Cool. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Adele. You're on my channel. This is Anne Sophie.
I love it. This has been consistent through the write-a-thon. No one knows what's the point. But thank you. Hi, I'm Anne. I'm so happy to be here.
Hello, everyone. Who do we have in here? We've got Nina. Hello. The white cat. It's so nice to see some familiar faces. We have Anne in the chat.
It's me.
Colleen, hello. Laura. Hey guys, I feel like I've been waiting all day for Adele's stream. I haven't made one in a while. Well, we are here today. We are going to get some writing done. It's 9 p.m. here. That's why I said all day. Oh, I see. It is 5 in the morning for me, so I just woke up.
Commitment.
Yeah. What time is it for you? It's like in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's noon.
Noon. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we are two very different time zones right now. Two of my favorite people in one stream. Two chaos queens. This will be interesting. Yeah. I love that. Marie, hello. Books and Bibby, hello. Charlie, I feel like it's too early to be alive, but I haven't actually gone to bed yet. I totally feel that. You haven't gone to bed. What time is it for you? And why have you not gone to bed? I didn't get enough sleep though. Like, I went to bed at like 9 o'clock because I was like, God, I'm gonna wake up early, and then I just could not fall asleep. So I'm like, whew, it's fine. Running on fumes.
Maybe today's just a nap kind of day.
Honestly. I'm so bad at taking naps though. Like, I feel like I can't ever, like, if I'm awake and it's the middle of the day, I feel like I can't take naps. Like, my body just won't fall asleep. So
rude.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but hello. I don't Rosa K. I'm
just
so sorry.
Say stepbrother. It's fine.
I don't know. Oh, do you know them? Okay.
Yeah, we've had a lovely chat.
Well, welcome. Michaela, Truly Tash, hello. 12 a.m. here in New Zealand. I'm staying up till 6 a.m. when the write-a-thon ends. I love that.
Dedication.
I love the dedication. Yep. Hello. Willie, what is up? It's 5 a.m. Same here. Napped a few hours ago. Well, we are so glad you are here. We're excited to get some writing done. 1 p.m. here, but I just woke up. 1 p.m. Okay, so we got some 1 p.m.s in here. Grayson, hello. Cool. Okay, Laura has the same problem. Cannot nap or sleep while the sun is up.
I can always sleep.
It's frustrating. You're lucky. I'm stepbrother. Okay, or you can call me Rosie if it's easier.
Yeah, the stepbrother thing started like on Tuesday, I think, on a stream, and it's just been carrying through.
Okay.
Everywhere we go, it's a thing.
I love that. Froggy, what is up? I've not seen you in a while. All right. It is 1 o'clock. Confusing American time in these hours.
Yeah.
I have actually, so obviously I'm American, so we use American time, which is like 1 p.m., 2 p.m., stuff like that. I have had so many followers like in streams who are from other countries, and so they use like that normal, like the world clock time. And so I was like, I'm gonna make an effort to like learn it because I just never learned it. So like I had to like sit there and I'm like, I don't know. So I have changed my like phone to, well, you can't see it now because it's 5, but like I changed my phone time to like 13, 14 and stuff, which we never learned that, but it's been nice. I'm learning it.
That's so sweet of you.
Yeah. All right. We got another 5 a.m. 10 p.m. here in Australia for streaming a while that I've been able to catch. I'm thrilled to be here. Well, we are so excited to have you. And Helene, it is noon for Helene. Is that AM or PM? I'm confused.
It's PM. Right?
Yeah.
So what I do is AM is in the alphabet, A comes before P, so A comes before P in all the times. So that's how.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense. Like, so y'all don't like normally call things noon? Like,
I mean, we do have that.
Mhm.
I don't know about other people. You know, I'm German, so
Mhm.
it's a different language. We have a German word for noon, and we have a German word for like before noon and afternoon and evening. So
Mhm.
like just general,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
portions of the day, I guess.
interesting. A good trick for military time is to add 2 to say 1 o'clock to make it 3, and then add the 1. Add 2 to 1 o'clock to make it 3, then add the 1.
Yeah, that's a little confusing,
I'm confused.
but pretty much you just keep on going. And since there's 12 hours, when you would start again with 1, you have to take those 12 into account. So 12 plus whatever is the actual time. So 1 is 13, 2 is 14, because you
Mhm.
have the 12 and then whatever time it is.
I have to think of it like whatever the time is. Like I look at the clock and it says 20 now, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. So I have to subtract 12. So then it's just 8 o'clock. So
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing, and that has helped for me. For anyone else who is confused. Jack Byron, hello, hello. Tuning in from Ireland, the easy way to remember 24-hour time is that if it's after 12 noon, you add 12 to them, or you want to say. Oh, okay. I guess my thing is, well, no, you're right, you're right. Hold on, 12. This always happens. I'm so bad at math. Okay.
It's not even that you're bad at math. I feel like all our brains work differently. Like you can have
Yeah,
17 million different ways to do the same like
hmm,
thing. So
that's true. I think we're all getting it. We're all trying to understand it.
yeah, everyone's doing their best.
It's like 6 p.m. is 6 plus 2 is 8. Add the 1 is 18.
See, that doesn't make sense in my
Oh.
head.
We had two very different reactions. I see what you mean. Add the 1 like in front of it. I thought you meant add it to the number. That makes sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't always work like 20, 21, 22.
That's true. I just have to look whatever time it is to translate it for me into American time. I just have to subtract 12. So if anyone else finds that easier, no, you are all good. Thank you for the explanation. This 24-hour time taught is a subject in math for you guys. It was for us in primary, so I've always known it. Um, no, that was just something we did not learn. Like, we just had the normal, I guess. Is America the only country that uses that?
I
Like,
think you are very special in a lot of ways. Like also
oh
like
yeah. Oh, trust me.
Fahrenheit and
Yeah.
miles, like all of those things.
It's
It's all you,
so
right?
interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like growing up now and like learning that like no one else does this. I'm like, well, I'm not prepared for the real world because I'm sitting here trying to translate like things that everyone else does. Yeah, we just did not learn it. So German too, and especially my region, we usually don't use the 13 and instead just say 1 in the afternoon. So I kind of know
Yeah.
both systems. Okay, just noon and midnight confused me. Interesting. Yeah, noon is daytime, midnight is like nighttime. That that's how I can explain it.
Yeah, we also don't use 12 at midnight. It's 0 usually. So
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Did you time to know? Yeah, it's like every stream. It's unfamiliar math. I think I could means time zones. Oh, trust me, time zones confuse me so much. These streams too, and all the people who watch me are watching at different times.
I feel like it's okay most of the year, but there's like those 2 months where the world is going through the changes, like daylight savings is what it's called, right? And
Mhm.
everything is different because we don't do that at the same time. Like we will do it a week
Really?
after America does it, and I'm so confused for like that whole entire week because I'm like, why can't people get their shit together? Like, what's so hard about just doing it on the same day? Come
Mhm.
on!
That's
Yeah.
so weird. I didn't know that like different countries did them on different days. I I honestly kind of thought that was another weirdly American thing. Because for me, I don't really see the point in daylight savings. I
Yeah.
like okay,
It's
like time
depressing
is such
all
a
winter
fake
long.
thing. Yep,
What
yep.
doesn't matter what time it is. Yeah, no.
Mhm.
I feel like the EU has been trying to stop the daylight saving thing from happening, but they haven't yet succeeded. So
Yeah, I don't understand time. We use 12-hour time in Ireland too, but we use it interchangeably with 24. Oh, okay. Interesting. Kyra Gregory, welcome. Good morning from Malta. It's a little past midday/noon here too. Nice. Well, we are glad you could make it. Rami! This is sweet Rami. I'm so glad you are here. Okay. Still morning where I am. Same. All right. Writing Violet, what is up? Welcome. We're having fun here. AS Renner, hello, hello. Get in the bin. That's another funny thing to me. We don't say bin.
What do you say?
Trash? I don't.
Oh, that makes sense. You always use the literal thing, like sidewalk pavement, like the one that's clearer, right? That's always the American thing.
Yeah. We're a little dumb. So
we actually learned that in school. Like, okay, this is the British way and this is the American way.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I
found
didn't
it
know
so
that
interesting.
at all. That's so weird. Yeah, the more I hear about like the differences and things like that, like teaching systems and like how they learned, just the more annoyed with America I get. Daylight savings time is the worst. Yeah, agreed. Always confused when I'm at streams with Americans because they all use things I don't understand. Really? Oh my goodness. Yeah, to me, it's so weird because to me, I'm just like talking and I don't even know. Yeah, interesting. All right. 24-hour time. Same time that we learned how to read a clock, we did time as the main subject of math for 10 weeks and covered everything. Wow. Interesting.
That's intense.
Yeah, that is very intense. Started finishing places about the time I started streaming, and it made it really hard to tell people when I'd be on. Oh, no. Yeah, that sounds very confusing.
I always try to put like one of those Instagram things that's like a tick down, so people I could be like, that's it's smart. On my Instagram, it tells you when it's happening. Just see that. Yeah.
That's smart. I think it's so you get more light in the day, swinging forward in the spring and falling back in the fall. Yeah, it is. I just don't understand why we need it. Yeah, it's trash can versus garbage bin. Actually learning the actual round clock was much harder than the 24 hours. Interesting. I love hearing all these different experiences. I love that everyone has stories about like learning time in school. Oh, here's an interesting question. Do you guys use tabs when reading books? I'm trying to figure out which color should mean which thing. I do not. Do you?
I've recently started, and I've been really particular because I wanted to look aesthetically pleasing. So I've come up with like a system of like, okay, I only use like blues and purples and pinks, but that's very limiting. So I have like 4 main categories now that I'm trying to stick to, but I don't do it on all books. So like used books, I actually write in, so they have different tabs than like new books, but I don't write in. It's very confusing. I haven't figured it out myself.
Yeah, I haven't really done that. Like, what are you like trying to annotate or take notes on?
So I like to do quotes that I like because I'm a quote bitch. Like, I'm sorry, but I love a good quote, right?
I love that. I'm a quote bitch.
And I also love like things that make me feel things. So whether that's, the romance building or like a friendship, because I feel like those are the things that you look back on. And when I'm talking about books, I sometimes want to refer, and I don't want to like skip through the whole book. So I will put like all the important relationship things in there, or all the important plot points. When we're talking about books in the book club, Violet has one, I just started one, so for the book club it's very helpful to have like plot points or like questions, things I didn't understand, things I liked, things I didn't like, but it's different for every book. So I recently read Cirque the Freak, and so I had one for like every freak that came on in the description and stuff like that. It changes, I think.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I've seen a lot of like posts on Instagram and stuff of like, people's aesthetically pleasing books and stuff, and I've seen the tabs a lot recently, but yeah, I've never done that. Interesting. Do you use tabs, Rami? Oh wait, they said I'm trying to figure out which color should be which thing. Well, let us know what you end up doing, and I hope that helps. We learned American English in school in grade 8, and every other year is British English, and I don't get why. I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference, but I just prefer American English.
Yeah, I can second that. But in like high school, we had American English and British English again, because for the last 2 years we had like one semester English, British, one American, and then one other English-speaking country, which for us was South Africa, which I think you don't think about when you think of English-speaking countries, but that was very interesting.
Weird. So like those were like separate classes, like British English, or
No, it was English class overall, but it was just different
okay.
semesters where you had them. And I also majored in English, so maybe that had something to do with it.
Okay. Yeah, that's so weird. Sorry, I'm like having my mind blown over here. Yeah, we didn't ever have anything like that. It was just we didn't even call it American English. We just called it like English because it was okay. So weird. It's so hard writing a book based in another language. I literally had to ask if Americans use the word hoon.
I was there. It was fun.
What is that? I don't know
It's
that
someone
word.
who drives unsafe, if I remember correctly. Like, not like
What?
yeah,
I've
like
never
a
heard of this word.
hooligan kind of maybe.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't
know
know.
hooligan. I have never heard the word hoon. Okay, that's fun. That sounds like a bad word. Like I don't, I don't like the way that sounds.
And actually, just the way you pronounce it is the German word for chicken. So that's what I
Oh,
thought about immediately.
interesting. Oh, this is so fun. In one year, I had two English teachers. One taught us mostly British English, and the other American. So in the end, it was good. But at the time, it confused us all. Like color versus color. Oh yeah, I've
Yeah.
always like I don't understand why like the difference in the O and then like OU in so many words. Like, where did that come from? Why is
It
that?
came from the newspaper in America being cheaper to print when you had less letters, so they cut whatever they didn't need. I think. I
Oh,
think.
that's okay. That makes sense. That's smart. Made everything confusing though. Okay, okay. Cool. I always thought it interesting how Australia seems so different to other countries, especially the school system. What's the point in middle school? Wait, so what do y'all have? What is the school system there? I'm so intrigued. I feel like I'm learning so much.
Yeah, me too. I feel like also other countries, you only have like one, like graduation, right? Like there's only one type of degree you can get from school, right?
Uh, for
Like
like
normal school,
high
like not
school?
university, like just your regular school, like
Yeah,
what you do
just
before you.
yeah, yes, then
Because we
one
have three
graduation.
in
What?
Germany. Yeah, one after year 9, one after year 10, and one after year 12 or 13. It's 12 and 13 are the same, but and the higher you get, the more you can do, like the more opportunities you get job wise. But if you want to do something like, I don't know, woodwork or so, you don't need to go to school for like 13 years because that's like one of the lower educational things
Mhm.
on the list. So if you know you want to do that, you don't have to bother with the extra 3 years in school and can just leave early and do what you want to do.
Interesting. Wild. Okay. Interesting. Well, it's kind of smart. Kind of like it. Um, middle school, why? But then we have, oh, middle school is very important. Middle school was important for my character growth, but
I was gonna say, it was
at
like
the
the most
time,
awkward thing
school,
ever. Like, that's where
yeah.
all of my anxiety comes from, but like, also,
We're here. We made it. Yeah. All right. Um, more comments about school and learning English. I love that. Um, okay. I feel like we should probably start a sprint. So
eventually.
yeah, I could just sit here and talk the whole time. Um, so we're going to start a sprint. If y'all want to throw out some numbers, so how I like to do sprints, I like people to suggest numbers, and I like random numbers, like not 20 minutes, but let's do like 1857 or
You would be
whatever.
so happy on my channel. I tried to make timers and I messed up, and I have a 19-minute timer instead of a 20-minute timer, and that's like my thing now.
I love
So,
that. I love it. Yeah, let me scroll through these. Oh, we have another thought about chickens too when I saw
yeah.
him.
I mean, Nina's from Austria, which is, pretty much our little
Hmm.
sister.
She's very fitting for the chicken coop community. That is true. That's what my channel is called. So, love that. Okay. Let's 4:20 a.m. for 2. They wanted to be here, but it is what it is. All good, all good. I totally understand. Yeah, it's 5:20 a.m. for me, so yeah, all good. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome. Had to get a bit of writing done and a few other things on my list.
Elizabeth
Or
always does like sports in my streams, and every time, like the last one, she's like, "Oh yeah, I did some yoga, I did a workout," and I'm like, "What? I thought we all lazy and sit in our ass all day, but you know, you
Mhm.
go."
Yeah, like good for you. I'm very glad. Like do another set for us. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
all right. Got 25. We've got 17:11. I like that. 16:23, 24:58. We got
That's
a
like so close to 25
9:42.
though. That's like cheating.
That's true. That's true. Okay. I think I'm between 17:11 and 16:23. So I
My
will
vote
let
is
you pick.
17
Okay.
because 7 is my favorite number.
Oh, okay, okay. So let me pull up. Oh, lately we've been doing like these theme timers, but I do not feel like sitting here searching through them right now because we would just sit there and like look at all the different timers. So
I feel that, yeah. My friends have like a playlist of timers, and every time I'm like, okay, do we want the waffles, or do we want the pancakes, or the muffins? And then I go through all of them, and everyone's like, can you just pick one? And I'm like, but we
yeah,
have
like
all the options.
look at all of them. Exactly. All right, let me get this up real quick. Okay, and then is this? Oh, wrong one. Okay, hopefully that's good. All right,
Yeah.
guys, are you all ready? We're gonna do the first sprint of the stream. We're gonna be going for 17 minutes and 11 seconds. Ready, set, write. All right, that was the end of the sprint. Sorry if that was kind of loud and jarring.
It's
uh,
fine. It's not as bad as the, I think, owl? No, thunder. Someone had thunder
oh,
earlier.
really?
That was, yeah, disturbing.
Okay. Well, that was the end of the first sprint. How did everyone do? What is everyone working on? Also, what are you working on, Anne?
So I'm technically editing my debut novel. It's coming out in April, and I'm doing like the last developmental edit things before it's going off for copy edits next month. But I hate editing in streams, so I've been doing everything else, and I'm currently working on creating some social graphics and figuring out the posting timeline for my writing challenge. Because I've run it for a year, and I have all the graphics from last year. They just need to be updated a little bit, and then once I have them, I want to like make a real plan, put it on my desk, and then post when I said I would. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Nice. Love that. Yeah, I definitely feel the whole like working on everything else kind of thing. Sometimes I do that. Drafting, I'm currently drafting. It's not like my favorite part of the process. I say that because like in general, I feel like it's in general it's like not my favorite part of the process, but like when there are times that you're like really getting into it and you're like feeling good, I'm like this is great. This is all I want to do. But the rest of
Yeah.
the time it's like, oh my god, writing is so hard. So, um I am working on um I'm working on Project DA, which is a dark academia thriller.
I love that.
So, yeah,
Dark
I
Academia just always hits all the spots. All
yes,
of them.
agree. Completely agree. Um, I'm on the first draft. This was actually my 2020 NaNoWriMo novel. And I won Nano, but I didn't finish the draft. So I'm currently this month I'm working on finishing it. So that is what I'm doing.
You have plans? Like, is this like the project you want to keep working on, or just finish the draft and move on? Or
I'm really wanting to move forward with this. I want to keep working on it. Um, I feel, I don't know, I really like this story. I know I'm only on the first draft, but it's been so much fun to write. And it's sort of my first time writing like a thriller and like using suspense and stuff like that and foreshadowing and like really thinking about where to drop certain things because it's like important to the plot. So, but it's been really fun. I'm excited to keep working on it. Um, my goal is to just to keep moving forward. I feel like it's kind of becoming my main story that I'm working on because Project Orion was my main story, but it's kind of just like on the back burner right now. And this one I feel is sort of more in line with like I feel like it's better suited for a debut novel. For me, I want to be traditionally published, and I just feel like this one is slightly better to publish first rather than Project
yeah,
Orion. So, yeah, so that's what I've been working on. What is everyone else working on, and how did everyone do?
I
I
was joking
oh
earlier that we can play bingo at this point with what everyone's working on who's been here for
yeah,
a long while. But
that's true. Um, so I went ahead and counted. So I wrote 409 words during that. Let's see where everyone else is. I gotta scroll up. Um, Zane, hello, hello, hello. Thanks for being here. Squishy, you have a new profile picture. Well, no, I saw you had that on Discord as well. So, rip, rip
it's very
ditto.
cute though.
Yeah, it's very cute. It is also 5 a.m. for me, Squishy. So, Elizabeth got 512 for that one on my cozy mystery draft. That's fun. Cozy mystery. I wonder what that is. That sounds so like a nice little genre.
When you get into it, Elizabeth has like 17 different cozy mystery
Really?
series that you can binge. Yeah, it's
Love
crazy.
that. All right, Laura got 691 words. That's awesome. Yeah, congrats. Nina got 88 words. This is going a very different way than intended. I might have to change up my outline next sprint. Yeah, that, I both love and hate when that happens, when it starts doing whatever it wants. I'm very much like a plotter, so I like having the outline and the structure and stuff like that. Are you more of a like a plotter or a pantser?
In my heart, I'm definitely plotter. It's just I find it very easy to write like contemporary because I usually write fantasy and sci-fi,
Mhm.
that kind of a thing, and I plot the hell out of that because I need the world building and all of that to happen before, and then the story just like comes naturally, pretty much.
Mhm.
But I really like to pants like contemporary stories because I feel like it's so fun to get that experience of not knowing what's happening, but I don't want to do it to any of my serious projects because
Mhm.
they're my babies and they deserve the best.
Yeah. I totally get you. Yeah. I'm so bad at pantsing. I just burn out and then I have to make an outline. So, Laura is working on a YA contemporary romance that I started in this write-a-thon. Nice. That's fun.
Yeah, we had so many big milestones. People starting projects, finishing like whole drafts. It's
I love
crazy.
that. Love that. Stepbrother is someone's finished writing their commission, or finished the commission, and nothing for writing. Nice. At least we're doing stuff, even if you're not writing, just like hanging out with us. We
This is
appreciate it.
social hour. Our social need is
Hmm.
going up.
Yep, that's true. We're like in Sims, like the bars going over. Apparently got 78, and the rest is plotting a new project. No solid ideas yet. Nice. I like the plotting um, process. Like, I like coming up
Yeah,
with stuff.
especially if you have like room to give yourself time. Like say, okay, I have
Hmm.
this whole week, and all I'm gonna do is plot and think, and like,
Yes.
oh, that's the
Yes.
best.
Love it. 387 for my adult fantasy. Congrats. Nice. I love all the high word counts. Even if it's not super high, I love them all. I just came on when there was like 1 minute left. Well, we are so glad you are here, and you can catch the next sprint. 520 words on my first draft of this book. I want to see finished until March 1st. Nice.
Tight deadlines.
Yeah, yeah. I'm working on a song. I've been getting into music writing lately. Ooh, I like that. I I think I probably tried to write a song once when I was like 12, if we're, referencing middle school. It was not good. I mean, I don't remember it, but I can tell you it was not good.
So I still have the songs that I wrote though. Some of them are more like poems because
Mhm.
I don't have a like musical brain. Like I can't keep like a melody for the life of me. Like
Mhm.
can't. So none of them have melodies. So I could probably reuse them as poems, but some of them do where I was like, okay, I wanted to go like no 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 no, and I wrote that down and then I was like, okay, this is not my creative outlet. I'm gonna pick a different one and moved on.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel the same. I was like 12 and I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna like be like a famous singer-songwriter. I'm gonna
Yeah.
write this song." I'm like, "Oh." I'm working on my YA contemporary fantasy. I might be crying soon. This project makes me cry a lot, so I'm used to it. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no.
I don't know if that's good crying or bad crying, but have you ever cried from your writing?
I mean, I've cried because it's been so frustrating.
Yeah.
I feel like that happens a
Same.
lot.
Oh my God, same. Yeah, I think I've cried like because of my writing, like writing a scene. I think like once or twice. It was a weird experience because like the first time it happened, because even once or twice, that's not a lot, but the first time it happened, I was like, what is happening? Like I felt myself getting emotional and I'm like, what is going on? I never experienced like crying from my own writing before. It was, yeah, but it was nice. I felt accomplished. So,
Yeah, I usually just cry when there's something like the book is finished, the series is finished, I finished drafting my series, and that
oh,
was like,
congrats.
wow, a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Congrats. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Drafting my Western apocalyptic fantasy, but also plotting a new story a bit because new year, new story. I feel that.
Always. I
Yep.
feel like new hour, new story.
Yeah. All the time. New minute, new story. Just keep them going.
Yeah.
Also, Western apocalyptic fantasy sounds really cool. I'm very intrigued in that.
I'm
Project
just
J
gonna
sounds
put it to
awesome.
myself.
Yeah. Thank you, Jack. I I'm having fun writing it. I hope it will become awesome. I've reached my 50,000 goal. Congrats! Yay! Everyone clap. Everyone clap. I just drank my morning hot water with lemon because I woke up very late for the past few days. I've been suffering through post-wisdom teeth removal pain. Ugh. I feel much better today. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, wisdom teeth surgery is rough. To do real life academia until my thesis is finished, even though Plot Bunny arrived in the last few days. Well, yeah, I love that real life academia. Yeah, we're proud of you. You got it. You got it. We believe in you. Taking a break from my main web to work on my side project. It's a retelling of the Eros and Psyche story set in a cyberpunk future.
Fun.
That's very fun. Yeah, that sounds very exciting. This project is also the one I want to query next year if I get it long enough for Trad Pub standards, but I'm still on draft 1, so I will be fine maybe. I believe in you. BRB, I gotta go throw a tree out the window. I don't even know what this is referencing, but I love it.
A Christmas tree.
Oh.
She has to take it down and out, and yeah.
I still have to do that too. My Christmas tree's still up, and it's just kind of sitting there, and I'm like, I'll just look at it every time I walk downstairs, and I'm like,
yeah, we didn't get one. We adopted a puppy this year, and we were like, okay, the living room is the only space where he can be if he's left alone. But if there's a tree, the tree's gonna break. Yep. So, not a good idea.
Smart. Yeah, I'd rather take the puppy anyway. So
yeah,
I'm just here to leech motivation. I love that. Well, we are glad you're here. Hopefully, you're leeching some motivation. I'm definitely feeling motivated. I'm feeling good. I know it's like early in the morning for me, but I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like this write-a-thon has been going on forever and no time at all. It's this weird thing where it's like forever and no time has passed. And you're just like, where is it? What am I feeling? Is it everything?
Is it nothing? Is it both all at once? Me having an outline and never reading it, just pantsing through the book. I love that.
If that works.
I'm a plotter but hate plotting. I'm story of my life. No, I love it. I love it. Okay, I need to stop dogging on writing. Like, writing sucks.
I feel like we all understand. Like, everyone who's ever written anything understands how much it genuinely sucks.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The outline for this book I did my first stream that I caught at like 7 a.m. here.
Which is a while ago for you. Isn't it, like, quite late now? Time zones.
Yeah, time zones. Oof. I had a dream the other day where I was a songwriter and the songs were horrid.
I love
What's that.
I mean, as long as you're enjoying yourself and other people are enjoying it, you know.
Even if the songs are horrid, everyone loves it, you know? That's all that matters. I sent a sentence to my friend and she said she'll need tissues while reading it. Oh, this was the plan. I'm evil. It's really a sad book, though. Oh my goodness. I always feel so accomplished when other people tell me that they cried during like reading anything I wrote. Because I'm like, oh my god, like I've made it. I'm an author. Like here I am.
One of my better readers, or I guess critique partner, was like, I'm shipping your character so hard. What is the ship name? Like they need a hashtag. And I was like, this is what I want. Like thank you. I'm feeling so good now.
So validated. If I was any more of a crier, the thesis would have made me cry a lot. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're getting it done though. I believe in you. Sometimes cry when my characters go through painful emotions, but sometimes both of us are crying together. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna be productive and work on my forever ongoing contemporary romantic suspense series. I'm still on the first book, second draft. Well, congrats. That's awesome. Yeah. When working on a song, I tend to just play the same notes on my guitar for hours before everything clicks. I move on to the next verse. Lyrics either come easily for me or they just don't come. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know enough about the songwriting process to like comment on like, oh, this is how different people write different songs and so many cool different processes. I think it's amazing that people can even put like lyrics and like music together. So honestly, congrats, that blows my mind.
Yeah. Also just, I think you have to be so dedicated because, I mean, a book is a dedication, obviously,
That's
but
true.
an album has like 12 songs on it that are all different, but kind of the same, and like it all has to flow together. It's, I couldn't.
How do you, Yeah.
All the questions.
Yeah. The tree has been yeeted. Yay. I hope your window is okay.
It'll be fine.
I miss throwing the tree at the window. Wait, is that a real thing? It was the best part after Christmas.
Unfortunately,
Hold on. I'm learning new stuff again. I thought she was just like making a joke, like, oh, this
okay,
annoying tree
so
gonna throw it out the window.
the like the people who also come and pick up your trash used to come and pick up trees, at least in Germany, you know. So you didn't have to drive them. This year you did. I don't know how it's going to be going forward, but basically what you had to do is just put it on the street, like right where you put your trash bins when it's trash day. So if your street was close enough to your window and there was no one around, you could throw it.
Really?
Yeah, especially
I
because
love
by the
that.
time you put the tree down, it's usually like losing all of its stuff, and you don't really want to carry it through the whole flat, so
That's
might as well
true.
just yeet it out the window, though. I think for most people it's still a joke.
I love that. I did not know that. Um, I live in a not snowy part of America. I live in Texas, where it's just hot. Our Christmas it was 80 degrees, which I don't know what that is in Celsius.
I think it's reasonably much,
Hot.
especially for Christmas. Hold on.
Yeah. I don't know what that translates to, but
I'll figure it out.
yeah, so I've never had a real tree. We've only had plastic trees. What was that reaction? Did you find out what it is?
It's like 26, 27 degrees, which is like summer. Like,
Yeah, I know.
summer.
That's Texas. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I've never had a real tree. Um, so ours
That's
is
crazy.
put it in a box and then put it in the garage. But I wish I could throw a tree out the window. I love that.
Yeah, my boyfriend's parents also just bought a plastic tree, which took the last real tree that we always had
Oh.
away. But it is a lot of waste, you know.
Mhm.
The poor trees get cut down only to be in your house for like, what, 3 weeks?
Mhm.
So I understand, but still.
Yeah.
Childhood died.
Yeah. Having someone ship your characters is the best milestone ever. Yes. Yes. It's like it's not just me shipping them in my room, like other
It's not
people.
weird, it's like an official
Yeah.
thing.
Hmm. Someone else also thinks it, then it's fine. I've been working on the first book of the series for 3 years. I've just turned 16. This needs to stop. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Also, everyone's process is different. My first novel was a complete wreck and it took me years to write it as well, so you'll
Yeah.
figure it out as you go along.
Hmm. Absolutely. Project Orion, I am, that's kind of always been like my main project for years. And I am currently between draft two and draft three.
What does that mean for you? I feel like drafts mean so many different things to
That's
so
true,
many
that's
different
true.
people.
So many different processes, so many different definitions of what drafts are. So for me, draft one is like just kind of get it on the paper. I just write and like it's not good at all. It's not even formatted or anything. Draft two, um, I reread draft one and like make notes. And then for draft two, I am one of those that redraft the whole thing. So like I read it, make notes, and then I just put the first draft away. And then for the second draft, I kind of just rewrite the whole thing from memory in a way. I mean, I make an outline for it, but um, I just completely write it again now that I've had the story and like I know what's going on. Um, and then draft three, I will like just kind of edit the existing draft, um, and I send it to betas between like after draft two. So yeah, but that's what that is for me. I don't know if that makes sense,
Oh, no, it does. It absolutely does.
but yeah. So Project Orion, I'm between draft two and draft three, um, and it's been like 3 years for me too. So I definitely understand you.
I mean, a lot of trade pub people, like, even when
Mhm.
they've done, like, the process afterwards is, like, so long anyway, so.
Mhm. Mhm. It's true. Hashtag save the trees. Love when two people ship your characters and then you turn around and either mess that ship up or get them together with someone else. No, make your readers suffer.
No. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but they are the second couple in the book. So there was a first couple, I destroyed that, and they are the second and final one, so all good.
Mhm. Morning, ladies. Hello, Celesity. Welcome. I need to tidy my desk and make some cappuccino. Then I'll be working on a huge round of edits. Nice. Well, we are so glad you are joining us, spending some time here. My village, the Christmas tree gets collected by the firefighters, and then we burn them in summer. Whoa, that's fun. Never heard that either. We threw it out the window and then carried it to the pickup spot. We just didn't want to get the needles everywhere in the apartment building. Yeah, that makes sense. Haven't written a lot of songs, but in my experience, you just write a bunch of them, and then the band argues over what to put on the list of the album for hours. That sounds right.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't have
if writing was like a
experience,
team sport, there would be a lot of arguing as well.
yeah. So I could not write a book if it was like multiple people. Like those like authors who like use one pen name, but it's like a group of them. Like I
Crazy.
couldn't get it done. Like the book would never be published. It's always hot in Australia. The joys of it being summer. Oh, it is, I guess, summer over there. Yeah, I couldn't do always hot. I mean, it is always hot here. Never mind, but like I hate it. Christmas this year was like 40 degrees Celsius. It's so humid with threats of thunderstorms all day. 40 Celsius. So you said 80 degrees was like 27 Celsius or
Yeah,
something?
I
Okay, so
can
that's
hold
like
on.
super hot. 40 is
Yeah.
like super hot? Okay, okay.
It's like pretty much the max of what we get in Germany, I think. Yeah. And it's a lot. It's
Wow.
like uncomfortable. Like you're in sitting and you're like, you don't want to even like have your arms down because then you're touching
Yeah.
yourself. At least for me, but I also hate summer, so you
Mm,
know, take
yeah.
my opinion with a grain of salt.
I don't like being super sweaty and hot and uncomfortable.
Oh, it's 104
Oh
Fahrenheit.
yeah, oof. That's a normal like Texas summer and it's just like ridiculous. One day I'll have a snowy Christmas one day. I feel you. I'm there too.
I mean, we got snow like yesterday for like 4 hours, and I was
Really?
outside with my puppy, and like I threw snow chunks at him, and he ate them, which was fun. And then like by the time I was done with my stream, because I stream from 12 to 2 my time, I was like, okay, let's go like actually out and like into the woods, and then all of the snow was gone.
Oh my goodness. It has not snowed yet, so I don't even know if we're gonna get snow, but I hope we do. What do you do when only one member of your family of six motivates you in being an author, your love for writing, and accomplishing your publishing dreams?
Ignore the other five.
Yeah, ignore them. keep keep doing you, seriously. And you said you're 16, so just keep going. Like I also wrote from a young age, and not everyone took it seriously because they think you're young and like, oh, she's just it's a hobby or whatever. But you just got to keep going and not listen to them.
Yeah,
That's my best advice.
yeah, you do you. It's
Hmm.
no one else's opinion matters here as long as you're enjoying yourself and you're doing something. Like no one can be mad at that, I think. And if you're
Exactly.
16, you're probably still in school, so you're even doing like multiple things.
Yeah, yeah. And someone shipped two of my characters, and I'm like, ma'am, that is the murderer. Oh my god.
You need to put that
Like
on a
that.
shirt. Man, that is murderer, because I'm so down.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh my goodness. Recreating the first book of the series, a fake ship, just to make the dude an ass in the second, and watching people shipping the first relationship the main character has and laughing maniacally. Oh my god. Evil.
You guys are out for blood.
Yeah. I'll hop on a plane one day without thinking much about it just for the sake of seeing snow during Christmas. My past self would love me for it. My future self might not. That's awesome. No, go for it. Just do it. Just get on a plane. That's all. Just get on a plane.
And then stay on that plane.
Be on the plane forever. I love co-writing. You can take turns killing each other's darlings. That's true. You need the right match between writers there. It's like being drift compatible in Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah, I was writing a story with my friend Estelle, and we were literally going like sentence after sentence, and it was such a struggle because I wanted to kill everyone and she didn't, and so I was going like, "We're going in the cave," and she was like, "No, we're not." And I was like, "In the cave," and she was like, "No, we're not." It was a great time.
That's fun. That's true. If you have a good, like, compatible partnership, I'm sure it can be great.
Yeah, no, we got like 300 words, and then we didn't speak for a week, so. It was for a video, like there's a
Yeah,
video and that was the
that's
intention,
funny.
so we never wanted to like write a full story, but I don't think we could, honestly.
Mhm.
Just,
That's fun. All right, I'm gonna scroll a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and just start throwing out some suggestions for the next sprint. If y'all want to throw out some times. Zane says, I live in South Africa, so I feel you, Adele. I've never seen snow. It's my dream. One day I'll visit my American friend in Pennsylvania and go snow sledding. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've never been sledding. Like, we've never had enough snow for that.
have you always been based in Texas? Because it sounds like American people move around a lot. I don't understand that concept, but it sounds like.
Really? So I was, yeah, I've moved around a little bit when I was younger. So I was born in Florida, and I lived in South Carolina for a little bit. And then my younger childhood, I grew up in Georgia and then moved to
The Peach
Texas.
State.
Yes,
Georgia's the Peach State.
yes. So I've been in Texas since I was about 9. So basically Texas my whole life. But yeah, always the South. Um, I actually didn't even see snow until I moved to Texas, which is ironic. And it was not a lot, but yeah. Lydia! Hello, hello.
Hi.
I'm so glad you're here. Okie dokie.
I don't see any suggestions.
Oh, I don't either, now that I'm scrolling down. Okay. Y'all are not good at this. Give me some time. Just kidding, y'all are great. Let's get some times going for the next sprint. I know we all are just so excited about writing.
Yeah.
That's all. We're just here to write one sort of story like that, sentence after sentence each one. And I killed off her favorite character, and then she just stood up and left. We were in school, so she had to come back after break.
I love that.
That is so funny. Oh my god.
That, yeah.
Me too. I'd be that petty.
I would just sit there and just type like one word sentences and be like,
Mhm.
okay, you go.
Yeah. Every sentence that she spoke to me, I would edit, like in real life in a conversation. Like, no, don't like it. All right, 666, love it. 1629, 20 minutes, 1929, 1709, 2629, 2345, 2222, 1234. What are y'all feeling? I don't know if we're feeling like a longer sprint or like what.
I
So,
mean, realistically, are we only gonna do one more sprint?
um,
Because if that's the case, let's make it a longer one, right?
yeah, I agree. Yeah, we could do 1 or 2 more sprints. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how we can fit. So if we do like a 20-minute sprint, that puts us at like, okay, yeah, maybe we should just do a longer sprint. I'm sorry. We just talk so much. Um, we have another thing for 2222. Let's see. I think the longest one so far is 2629.
I mean, we can also combine two
That's
of them,
true.
but
That's
math.
true. Or we could do a short sprint and talk about murder. I like that too.
Valid,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we have more longs. Okay, let's see. We have 2222. Let's add, um, trying to think, 1629 maybe? Is that going to be too long? 2222 plus 16. I don't even know math. Are you adding it up?
Okay, yeah, so 16 plus, what was it, 22? That would be 38 minutes, and then another minute and seconds, probably.
Okay.
22 plus 29. Yeah.
So like 39 minutes. How do we feel about that?
I mean, it will cut our chat time short, but if that's what we want, like, if we want to be productive, that's probably a good idea.
What should we do, y'all? Um, Short sprint and then discussion, please. Talking to you guys is so fun. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Let's do. I don't know. I'm bad at math.
No,
Same.
I
You
think
were
that's
right though.
yeah,
I think that's pretty good. Um, let's do. Trying to think of how we want to. Okay, let's do 33:22.
yeah, that sounds
How does
great.
that sound? Okay, like long but not like too long. Being social over productivity is my type of stream. Well,
Yeah,
I
every
mean,
time.
that's same here. That is my entire channel. 33:33. I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we just unfortunately are bound by the 2 hour cutoff where I
Yeah.
think Zara is going next, and then it's our last one already. So
Really? Wow, that's
yeah,
fast. All right. 33:33. All right. So I guess last sprint of the stream. Sorry, we only did two. Oh my goodness. We just talked so
it's
much.
fine.
I'm sorry. Okay. Ready, set, write. All right, everyone. That was the end of that sprint. Go ahead and take that off. How did everyone do?
I'm still doing.
How'd you do?
So
What are you working on?
I finished all the graphics I needed for the challenge, and I just made a bullet journal entry for when I'm posting to the Instagram of the challenge. So I have the same pictures, like the same explanations pretty much. We've run it 4 times last year, and I'm recycling them. I'm just, putting a few new ones in here and there, and just made a plan that fits February. And then I can actually, start writing the captions, because I hate writing captions, but it has to be done, so.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I love how organized that is. I'm not sure how many words I wrote exactly because I kind of went back and added some words and I don't remember where, but I finished chapter 22.
Hey, congrats! That's
Thank
great.
you. So I am 357 words into chapter 23. So that is where I am, feeling pretty good, proud of myself. So yeah, let's see how everyone else did. I don't know where exactly it started. Since I finished the commission and last break, I've just been lurking in the comments this whole time like a gremlin, but I also did a bit of planning.
That's
Love
fair.
that.
I feel like nothing's on fire as much as Anya's chat was earlier. Like, everyone was distracted by us just, being weird, mostly. But,
Yeah. I honestly, I think a big part of that is that it was so early for me. So it's like I'm mellow, and so we're bringing it down, but
we are leeching the mood off of
yes,
you. Not the
yes.
motivation, but the mood.
Nina got 189 words and talk more about the project to my friend. Nice. I wrote 1,007 words, finished the chapter, which means one more chapter I'll finish Act 1. Congrats! That's huge. Great. Yeah. That's super awesome. I am, so I just finished chapter 22. I'm almost to the 3rd act. I'm like a few scenes away from like the all is lost beat, if you're thinking about it like that,
What's your favorite act?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to say Act 1. I like the, just introducing the world and the characters and then, like, getting to the point where, like, the inciting incident happens and then it's like, then everything starts. But I don't know. What about you?
The third one. I love wrapping it up. Because I feel like, especially the third one's also, like, so fast-paced. And then all of a sudden you're like, done.
Yeah.
That's great.
I feel like I'm not as good at wrapping things up. I'm great at beginning things. It says so much about my life, but I'm great at starting it. And then at the end, it's so hard. I don't know if it's because I'm like burnt out by the time I get there, but I'm like, I want it to be done. And yeah, but 847 words. The bigger the sprint, the less I write. Interesting.
Yeah, but my productivity usually drops as well. Like, 15 minutes is, like, fine. Everything above, I'm like, I have time to do research. I have time to do this when I don't, so...
Yeah, I'm usually, like, my cutoff is, like, 30 minutes. Like, anything above 30 minutes, I tend to just, like, I'm done. I was looking through my text, figuring out what I have to write next, because after I lost some, I emotionally just couldn't read, so just figuring stuff out. Oh no, I saw that earlier, I think, a bit during that sprint. I saw you wrote something about you lost some of your progress? Like,
like a big document, I think. It sounded very, very bad.
Yeah, that super sucks. Is there any way there's, like, a background save or something? I don't know. Because that really sucks. Exercise for the day during that one. Hand weights exercise bike. I know, you're just saying that. That's awesome.
But that's great, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I need to probably get back into doing something like that.
Yeah, it's been, walking the puppy is fine. Playing with the puppy is fine, and that's all.
Nice. I love that. No, that's absolutely true. And it's more fun than working out.
Yeah.
I'm learning the geography of Greece so I can properly ignore it. It's funny.
But
Oh. Yeah, that's researching as a writer. I feel like I want to know all this information and then like so much and I'm like I'm going to use all of this. This is so exciting. And then I not necessarily ignore it, but I just forget 95% of it.
yeah, I relate.
Yep. 793 words. 627. I love it. I love all the progress y'all are doing. Y'all are awesome. I just thought it was great. I think everyone's too tired though. That's true. I think it was some weird times for everyone in the chat right now, I think. Early or late.
Yeah, I feel like Australia, like some of Australian time zones were like good because they were like still in the like early evening. But I mean, we
Yeah.
are pretty much waking up over here in Europe. Like it's 2 p.m. now. Like, come on, it's a Sunday now, but come on.
That's true. It is Sunday. I woke up contemplating breakfast and instead played with the cat.
Hey,
Love
Crystal.
that.
Crystal is
Hi,
such a
you're so
cute cat.
welcome. Really?
And yeah, and she's always like just right there when Crystal's streaming. Her name is Asa, and she's just like there.
I
And
love
every
that.
time she's there, I'm like, oh, I need to look at the cat. Nothing ever gets done.
I have a dog and
Your
he's
dog is so
usually
cute.
in here with me. Thank you. He's usually in here with me, but he was whining. I think he was still tired. He wanted to go back in there because everyone else was still asleep. So,
Fair.
yeah, yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Francis. Thanks for stopping by and writing with us. Laura, Act 1 is also their favorite. Nice.
It's a cool one.
Hello, hello. I have to do a bunch of chores before I can start writing, but the motivation of sprint still helps. Yay, I'm glad. Well, we just finished our last one of the stream because this one's about to end, but we're doing the 30-hour write-a-thon.
Yeah, Zara is next, Flora, so you can hop on over there, and then Celeste and I are doing the last one on Celeste's channel.
Nice. So exciting. Yeah. So much motivation happening. I love it. Oh, that's 30 pages, so at least not the whole over 400 pages text, but still hurts. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. I am so sorry.
That
Rest
sounds
in
terrible.
peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that makes me want to cry. That's the part of writing that makes me cry.
But this is just a reminder to everyone to save your projects
Yes.
on more than one device.
Yes. I also kind of need to follow that advice.
Same. I'm preaching this. I've been preaching it, and like everything is saved on my computer. Like
Same.
my full manuscript I've sent to myself for editors or beta readers. Like they're safe, but everything else, notes or like not full drafts, they're just sitting there waiting to be gone.
For me, it's perfect time. I work better in the first part of the day. Nice. I also tend to work better in the first part of the day, but I'm at the point right now where it's like slightly before the first part of the day for me. It's almost 7 a.m.
That's
so
fair.
it's like starting to. I honestly though, I think I'm gonna reward myself since it's still early. I think I'm gonna go. There's a donut shop right down the road, so I'm probably gonna go get some donuts.
That sounds so good.
I
I'm so
know.
jealous.
So excited. That's all I could think about. It's about to hit 1 p.m. or 11 p.m. here, and I think I might tap out after this stream.
That's fair. You've been here for a while.
Get some sleep. Get some rest. You need it. Keep a backup on a separate drive if possible, everyone.
Exactly.
That's smart. Yeah. I need to do that. I have everything on Scrivener because I for some of my stuff I have it on Google Docs because I use Google Docs and then switch to Scrivener. But like Project DA, the one I'm working on right now, is like only on Scrivener. So I should probably figure out a way to save it somewhere else too.
That would be good. I actually got an external hard drive for Christmas. I've been lazy.
Nice.
It's sitting right there. I'm just
Yeah.
eventually.
I have an external hard drive sitting right next to me too, and I just never think to do that. So I'm right there with you. Yum, food, same.
Oof. Do you know the timers from Pages and Paladins? They're friends of mine, and they make food-themed timers, so like a waffle timer, a muffin timer. It's so rude. I mean, I love it. It's my fault they make them. But still,
I know,
every
just like
time.
watching it the whole time, you're like, oh. Yeah, I definitely understand that. I'm hungry. I've been like snacking on cashews because it's like I'm hungry, but it's too early to like eat. Oh no.
I have all the nuts with me.
Nice. Yeah, I've got some right here. I love cashews.
Yeah,
Nuts are
they are
great.
good.
They're a nice little snack.
I also feel like they're good to eat because unless they're like very salted,
Mhm.
they don't like stain your fingers like
Yeah.
chocolate would or something like that.
Yeah. I have to have like certain snacks while I'm writing because some snacks is just like it gets everywhere and then your hands are sticky or crummy
Yeah,
and you
it's
can't
not.
type.
Yeah, it's a science pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Flash drives work well too. Smart. Whenever I'm in this procrastination over saving, I just remember how much are you willing to redo?
None.
That's
Honestly.
good. Yeah. Oh,
If
you got
if
me there.
anything gets deleted, that's the end of that.
Yeah, like
Not
I'm
gonna
done
lie.
being a writer. I'm never gonna write again in my life. I keep a USB stick plugged into my laptop at all times after having 3 previous laptops crash on me over the years. Ooh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
You seem to have the worst luck with that. I'm so sorry. Yes, well, I declare on all of us that we will not. I look like the Pope with my like blanket
Yeah, I love
sleeves.
it. Like the
I
vibe is
declare,
there.
I'm like praying for everyone. We will not lose our work. We will not um, lose all of our writing. Yeah, thinking that immediately makes me save. Never fails. Oh, I know that really makes you think of it in a different way. Oh, I saw Sims, Nina. I'm gonna start talking about Sims. I was just
I
Sims 4
feel like
progress.
Sims 4 isn't as bad though. Like Sims 3 was so laggy, especially towards
Mhm.
the end. Like you would
Mhm.
be playing and you were like on a roll and you wanted to sometimes I wanted to save and then the computer crashed. Like
Mhm.
me literally going there to save and I was like,
Yep. Yep. I I play I just have like a laptop and Sims 3, yeah, Sims 3 made my computer crash constantly. Sims 4 for me is better, but I know a lot of people have issues with that in general, just like the saving every time and it crashing. Thankfully, I haven't had that as much with Sims 4. So because I would be devastated.
yeah, I think I would just give up as I would
Yeah.
on the writing. It's just,
Mhm.
this save file is done. I'm just going to start over. Let's build a
Yep.
house for 7
Yep.
days and then I'm good.
Mhm. Every time when I want to save, my laptop says you thought by. Yeah. Sims 2 is great. I like the landscape of Sims 3, but gosh, it was laggy. Agreed. I love the Sims franchise. I've been
Yeah.
playing it since the beginning, but there's some issues. I just want them to announce Sims 5. If we could get like the stories of Sims 2, the open world of Sims 3, and the graphics of Sims 4, like the build mode and create a Sims
Oh,
Sims
yeah.
4, that'd be like the perfect game. But
Pretty much. Yeah.
we'll see.
I think it's going to be a while though. Like
Yeah,
they're
agreed.
so invested still.
Well, I'm loving this conversation, but we are coming to the end of our time slot here. So, I love the Sims talk. But thank you all so much for being here and writing with us.
Yeah.
I think we got a lot of great progress in, lots of great word counts. So I'm happy. I'm going to go get donuts now. And
You deserve those donuts.
yes. Oh, thank you. Everyone, treat yourself, get some donuts. You all deserve it. So proud of y'all. But yeah, so thanks for being here. Thank you for co-hosting with me, Anne.
Always. I love it.
And Anne's channel and stuff is linked in the description, as is everyone else doing the 30-hour write-a-thon. Everyone is linked down below. Who is next?
Zara Hoffman.
Okay, yeah, so if y'all want to continue the writing sprints and the motivation, then they're gonna start doing sprints over there. So yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow all of us. We'd appreciate it, and we appreciate you being here. So
yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. Thanks. It was fun. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.